A draw would count. No, draws do not count for the Holy Gambit Grail. But we're having a little bit of a problem. Now, I think the problem is I'm playing positions that I don't understand in advance because I'm trying to play every single gambit on the quest. And I'm not really worried about like playing the best game of all time. But one thing we're noticing is that when I'm trying to play 3 minutes and I don't know the opening, I'm getting into a lot of time trouble. So I think what we're going to do now is we're actually going to try a variety of different time controls. So I think I'm going to start with 10-0, and then I'm going to play 5-3-5-0, and we're going to keep going. And hopefully this is the best way to farm for gambits. We're trying to play and win with the gambit, mark it off the spreadsheet, and continue our quest. Now, against the French defense, you'll never know about this one amazing gambit that we might be trying unless you're here live on Twitch. If you're watching in the future on YouTube, you have no idea what gambit might be coming. What is this? Now I'm committed to a 10-minute game of chess with no possibility of playing a gambit. What is this? Idea must be F6. Shoot. That's how you set up and fail. And the amount of time I spent setting up the intro, man. We need to go back to decrement openings. I think that was just on April 1st, though. Chess, but you lose time every move. So if I could play B4, but look, that's not going to be a recognized gambit. On the Gambit Quest, there's 722 gambits that we are farming for. I think you could correct me on the number. Chat might know the actual number. Just make it a super crazy game so I can publish it on YouTube. Yes, fully focused. Highly focused attention. Opponent has played knight to c6. In my mind, this can only work if your idea is to play f6. So the opponent has played f6. Otherwise, you don't have this normal thing. I am going to take here. And I think it's not obvious how black takes back. I would very strongly consider taking with the queen, but I think knight takes is probably insanely normal. And we enter into this very common structure. Only usually the knight is not here. But the knight being here means that black is trying to play pawn to e5, which is not a threat right now because I have it covered twice. So I would like to be able to get all of these moves in. If I go here right away, though, another point of this is that he could just attack my bishop, which might not be a big deal because then I can go back, but that allows him time to play c5. So I'm going to invest in the move c3, which is a little bit slow, but, you know, the knight's out of place, so who cares? He was ready for this, and he plays there. So now the knight is maneuvering over here. If I knew where it was going, I'd be very happy. Because if he's going here, I would like to be able to take it and then put my bishop here. But if he's going here, I would rather just be developing and castling. So I'm going to play bishop d3. It's a normal, sane-looking move. How do I know it's not recognized? Maybe it is. We can look at it at the end and see if b4 is a recognized gambit. He has indeed gone here. Now I'm wishing I had my knight here so that I could take and then play bishop d3. But he's trying to at some point play here. So his next move is here, and then he's going to eventually try to play this. But he shouldn't be able to do it so easily. I am going to castle on the king side so that I'm ready to put a rook here, defending this square. He is going to play here. I can't imagine there's much else to do. Ah, interesting. Doesn't do that. Interesting. This guy for sure belongs here. I'm putting the pieces that I think I know for sure where they go. Another idea was queen c2, though. Attacking this thing. If he castles queen c2 at some point, I think it's very easy to play this as white. Black has this issue for a long time. So let's make a threat. I think that's just where this piece goes. And it's easy to kind of come up with a plan for all of my pieces. And the middle game plan that involves attacking this weakness or just making sure this piece stays horrible forever is very possible. Have I played the Botez Gambit? The Botez Gambit is not recognized by Lichess in any official capacity. The Botez Gambit can occur in any position in which you have a queen, and you can legally blunder her. So I could Botez a Gambit, but not even in this position. I try to set my queen such that it's actually impossible to Gambit her, okay? Very big square, because if you look at all of the legal squares available to my queen, none of them hang a queen, okay? That's very important. Wow, gives a pun. He's gambiting. What? All right. Something is weird about the rapid pool. Also, excuse me, get banned. Mods, let's get banned. Get banned. First banned of the stream. Something's really weird about the rapid pool. People, I get like it's easier. The rapid pool is insanely easier. Here looks good. Taking looks acceptable. I think you had to go here. Now you're just walking into more bad stuff. But here, somewhere here, he could pin me. But then I can take the rook and protect my queen. All right, let's go. What did you miss? Oh, you missed a lot of stuff. You missed that, like, the blitz pool is impossible. The rapid pool, everybody just makes insane and obvious mistakes. Oh, I forgot my main idea. Oh, I'm actually dumb. I'm the worst. I belong in this pool. This pool is meant for me. I meant to go here, and then after any random queen move, I was gonna play here. I got distracted. I was glancing at chat. I don't know that there's a good way for black to handle this, because after this, I still go here. And I don't think it ruins anything. And well, you're not gonna go here. Then I can put my knight anywhere that it protects the bishop and I win your queen. So maybe I actually haven't messed anything up, but it wasn't exactly what I intended on doing. Now. I can win a pawn. That's pretty cool. Imagine winning a pawn. Or I can give this check and then take the rook, which was the original idea. So I guess we're just gonna win some material here. We're even gonna take this as just a little bit of a freebie for my time. Quick checking to see if there's any other tactics. We got plenty of time. We might as well use it. And now, I guess we drop this guy back. Because if we go here, we make this trade, but then he takes this. And I don't want to allow that. So I guess I just save this guy. And I'm still on the rook. The rook can't, like, forcibly remove my queen. Because, oh no, maybe it can. Oh no. But then there's always here. Okay. So that seems fine. I mean, this just simply wins, but does trade queens. The alternative to trading, let's just win the game, okay? The goal is to win the game. These days, I need every win I can get. I can only win in the rapid pool these days. My rating is skyrocketed in the rapid pool. Something's weird about it. It's insanely easier. If you want to, I think if you want to feel better, I think you should play in the rapid pool more often. I'm going to go here. I noticed if here, I'm just going to be able to play this. The square is covered. I do not mind trades because I'm up so much material. Your bishop, everybody's still laughing at him. But I would have thought that the inflation would be like the opposite, because like the highest rated people in Rapid are much lower rated in comparison to other pools. So I would have thought that it was actually harder to do well in the Rapid pool compared to other pools. All right, I will go here, which is a bit of a bait. I, for some reason, feel like you're going to try this move. It's hard to get equally matched opponents in Rapid Pool when you're above 2,300. Why? There's a lot of people that are 2,300 plus. I can't imagine I've gotten so close to the top of the pool. Is that it? I'm just so incredible because people that are as good as me don't actually play Rapid? I should not be playing Rapid. It wasn't meant for my level. Is that the actual thing? Check my rank in Rapid? So there's a way to do this. Let's Let's win this game. Let's just make sure we're staying focused here. A little bit focused. So here's like kind of how it is. Community players. Like classical, I feel like I should almost go for it. In rapid, to get to the top 200, you need to be 2542. The highest rated player is, oh, there is a 3000 rated player. Compare that though to bullet or blitz. You can see there's like 3200 and a lot of 3100s, particularly in bullet. The stronger you are, the shorter the time control for sure. Now, I want in this position for you to actually take this. I want this to be the minor piece imbalance, because at some moments I can put my knight on e5 and it will crush this puny bishop. This bishop needs to, like, I don't know, come out here, but then I still don't know what it's doing. Viewership went up 15% when the rapid game started. Hey guys, big announcement. From now on, we are only streaming rapid chess. So for your full fix of incredible rapid action, make sure that you join Vampire Chicken live on Twitch. If he's live, you know he's playing rapid. They know him as the instructional rapid guy. Bloop. Is it time for a tactic? Sure, why not? Let's do a tactic. Hey guys, now we're playing Risk, but guess what? We're only playing rapid Risk time controls. Today's timer is 15 minutes a move. All right, we'll win this pawn too. You will go here because obviously, but now we're up an entire piece and we're taking all of these pawns. So he doesn't even want to take this. He lets me take here. He is now going to protect with a rook, presumably. I will shut down everything. I will offer this trade, which you will not accept. Also, obviously, could have gone with a knight or something else. Oh, you do accept. All right, I'm shocked. When will he resign? I guess never. If you're not resigning here, I guess you're never resigning. He's going to play till I stalemate him. Let's go. So let's actually take a quick peek at this. I think most of the rapid games, on a serious note, I might actually end up putting on the Vampire Chicken YouTube channel. So please say hi to future YouTube. And there is this idea of playing this. I think somebody calls this like swearing in church. I can't remember which person calls it that. But you're breaking like a very serious rule with black. Like you always want this pawn to be able to go to c5. There's two breaks in the advanced French that you have available. There's c5 and there's f6. So if you go here, you take like the most natural move, pawn move for you. Black has more space on the queen side, so they should be playing c5. Now you can sometimes get away with this if you can play f6 and get some sort of position. But after I took, it's kind of interesting that c3 is possible, because I guess computers don't care if something like this happens. It somehow finds that you like just win. I thought it was fine, and I kind of was hoping that they would take with a knight. I think queen takes is actually a very reasonable option, because when the queen comes out here, you're actually more likely to at some point be able to play for this e5 break, which you need to do if you want to be able to bring this bishop out. So black has already set themselves up for like a bunch of hard challenges, because you need to solve this if you don't want to be insanely worse. Here I played an inaccuracy. Okay, there's some bishop b5. This is a very interesting way. So I'm trying to get my guy here. And if you play here, I suspect I just take the knight. That's not what people do, or I just castle? Huh. This is such a big advantage. Why is this such a big advantage for white? I mean, obviously white is preferred. Huh. Just nothing happens. Nothing happens. It requires you to stay active with c4. But there is maybe some very active plan. I tried to play very safe and positional with this, just kind of knowing that my setup was going to be very easy. This move probably doesn't make a lot of sense. This move probably doesn't make a lot of sense. I could consider taking right now. I didn't want to open up the H file just yet. So this makes sense. I think you have to go here because you really need to try to play for this move. And then I didn't punish him right away, but at some point he just hung a pawn here. So from now on, let's just see how clinical I was. Obviously, this is winning. Mentally, I thought, aha, I go here, then he goes somewhere, then I go here. But in practice, I went here first. But turns out I don't think that messes anything up, because now I can take here. move this guy back. I'm up a lot of material. And then I decided to just keep it as simple as possible. So I don't think it could have possibly gotten too messed up from here, but hopefully you guys enjoy these videos, even though it feels like the openings are a lot weirder, a lot wackier, but you know what? If people are playing wacky, maybe they're playing wacky against you. And if you want to do something that's not wacky, hit the subscribe button. Nothing wacky about it. Hit the button, and I'll see you guys for the next video. See ya.